Yo, what is up? And we're back again for another awesome war. Today we're going up against the new Avengers, which is the fourth war, so coming back after war break. And the bands are as follows as Wealth by Night, Okoye, Nico, Crossbones, and Shioff. So pretty decent bands, but picking before we get into war, picking off from our last win, we did manage to beat Lena M. So GG's to them. The boys did really good, and yeah, we're just going to hope that we can continue this awesome win streak. But yeah, New Avengers 2, aka 211, is the ally we're facing. For our team, we are bringing Fantman, Spiral, and White Mags. It is going to be a very short, quick war since we are only doing 2 fights, and that will be on Section 8, Path 2. The defenders are as follows as soon as my loading screen goes in. Yep, our defenders are as follows as Medusa on Supercharge, and we are going to be doing Northstar on Make a Stand when I open. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Already, we did have an alliance mate already go into the war, go in and do his war fight, so we can pretty much just carry on through his path and head on to the second section where we will start our 2 fights. So yeah, first fight as we go in Medusa on Path 8 Section 2, and we're going to be taking this with Spiral. Now, this fight here, we are going to be starting off with an advanced power boost since we want to be trying to minimize the fury rate. We can always just block her furies if she in case gets too much, and we just go for SB1s. Of course, we also want to be alternating our combos since we don't want to be given power gain. So the fight begins, and I'm gonna go for a light, medium, light, medium, light, medium, light, light, into SB1. You get off that burst, and she also blocks us. She does hit us in the face, which is not ideal. We can just eat the furies, go for another SB1, and we're just controlling that power, which is very nice. We decide to block her hits so we can eat our furies, going for an SB2. And the fight is already over. We can just let those ruptures melt her. And yeah, pretty chill, pretty simple fight. So yeah, no punishment there intended. I was planning to bring in another champ, but I decided that Spiral could probably do this fight much quicker and faster. And yeah, she pretty much whipped it. Now on to the second fight, which we're doing Northstar, and we're taking this fight with Fantman, since Fantman is tactic. Now for this fight, I have seen things go wrong in this fight before. Northstar can be a bit of a bully. He can be a bit of an iffy matchup if not played correctly. So we are gonna be properly boosting pretty well for this fight and make sure that we don't get punished. The aim here is to try and make sure we fire off an SB2 while the make a stand load is disabled. So here we go for the special heavy punish. We're going for the intercepts, which we lovely get. We dash back. We do have a rage debuff on us, which is not ideal. Now we're going for the one punish. We're doing go for the intercept, which is nice. We do have to be careful of the one I opened node. He does go for an SB1, which is not ideal. We're going for a heavy. He goes in for another SB1, which is not ideal. Going for another heavy. And we're going for the intercept into the SB2. And there we go. We had some nice big juicy damage. We do have the grit, so it's not ideal. Again, we're going for the heavy punish. We pay out his heavy, which is nice. He does have the protection back up, which we're going for heavy to knock him down. And now he goes for an SB2, but instead we have the power drained him, so now he instead goes for SB1. And the fight is going slowly but surely. We're moving very smoothly. Like, this fight hasn't been risky whatsoever. He does go for a few combos, which is fine. It's not ideal. He does go for the SP1, which is perfect. So now we get the punish. And we go, he does hit us a little bit, which is fine. He goes in for the stun, and we can go in for the SP2. And the fight is pretty much over. So yeah, pretty quick, pretty simple war. I only did have 2 fights, so not ideal. Hopefully we can get some more fights in later as the season progresses. We did bring white mags, which we are going to be applying some pre-fights towards my teammates. But overall, this war for me was pretty much a quick, short one. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe.